There is a reason the lion is called the king of the jungle. He's not the fastest, he's not the biggest, he's not even the strongest, but he rules. Why? Because of how he carries himself, because of how he walks, because of what he represents. He doesn't beg for respect. He commands it without a single roar. Today we will learn from the lion, 5 timeless lessons from the king of beasts that can help you become the king of your own life. The lion doesn't have to scream to prove he's powerful. He doesn't waste energy trying to impress or intimidate. He knows who he is. He carries the weight of kingship in his bones. That's your first lesson. Real strength doesn't make noise. It speaks in silence. In this loud, noisy world, everyone is shouting. Online, in the streets, in meetings, on screens, desperate for validation, hungry for applause. But the men who are truly strong, they don't need it, because they already know. You don't see the lion pacing anxiously, worried about who respects him. He simply walks through the grass, calm, centered, grounded. That's what confidence looks like. It's not in how loud you talk, it's in how still you stand. It's not in how much you say, it's in how deeply you believe in yourself. Speak less, build more, prove nothing, deliver everything. That is the way of the lion. The lion doesn't run at every sound. He doesn't panic at every rustle in the bush. He watches, he waits, he calculates. When it's time to act, he strikes. Once, with force, with finality. Don't be reactive. Be deliberate. Most men are scattered. They chase everything and catch nothing. They respond to life like it's a fire to be put out, not a kingdom to be built. But lions don't live that way. They live with intention. And so must you. Stop reacting to everything. Stop letting people push your buttons. Stop chasing every opportunity, every trend, every cheap thrill. Get still. Get focused. Get aligned with your purpose. You don't need to do more. You need to do what matters. Just like the lion. One clean strike is better than 1,000 wild swings. Yes, the lion lives in a pride. But he is not afraid to walk alone. He will fight alone. He will think alone. He will stand alone. And that, my brother, is the third lesson. Learn to love solitude. It is the forge of kings. The world wants you distracted, chained to your phone, dependent on validation, afraid to be alone with your thoughts. But the lion, he thrives in solitude. Because in silence, you meet yourself. You hear your own voice again, not the noise of the world. That's where wisdom begins. Don't be afraid to walk alone for a season, to break away from the herd, to spend nights in thought, not in noise. That's how you build mental muscle. That's how you cultivate presence, clarity, self-trust. Solitude is not loneliness. It's your time in the gym of the mind. And the lion understands. Before you can lead the pride, you must rule yourself. There's a moment when the lion shows his teeth, when his calm turns into fury, when his peace turns into power. That moment is when something threatens what is his. Be peaceful by nature, but prepared to be dangerous. The Stoics taught this too. Be gentle, be fair, be disciplined, but also be capable of war when war is necessary. Don't be passive. Don't let the world walk over you. You are not here to be everyone's doormat. You are here to build, to protect, to lead. Protect your time, protect your mission, protect your peace, protect your family, protect your mind. You don't have to be violent, but you must be capable. A man who cannot defend his principles is not a man. He's a puppet. So develop strength not just of character, but of capacity. Let your stillness be backed by force, because when the day comes, you must be able to roar. Here's the most important lesson of all. The lion is not just about dominance. He's about legacy. Every move he makes is watched by the cubs. Every decision echoes through the pride. He leads not for power, but for impact. Power fades, but legacy endures. The question is not, how loud were you? The question is, what did you leave behind? How did you carry yourself? What did your children learn from your life? What kind of man did you become? The lion may die, but his ways live on through those who watched him. This is why you must live with purpose, with standards, with intention, because you are building more than a life. You are building a legacy. Let your sons, your brothers, your friends, and even your enemies remember you as a man of discipline, honor, wisdom, and courage. Not because you demanded respect, but because you earned it, like the lion. So my brother, don't just admire the lion, become him. Walk with quiet confidence, move with purpose, stand alone when needed, protect your mission, and live for something greater than power. The jungle doesn't need more noise, it needs more kings. And kings are not born, they are forged. Forged in solitude, forged in discipline, forged in resistance, forged in silence. You are not here to blend in. You are here to rule your life with wisdom, with might, and with virtue. That is the way of the lion. That is the path of the Stoic Spirit. If this message stirred something in you, like, comment, share, and most of all, apply. Let the lion rise in you, and remember, you don't need a crown to walk like a king.